Today I'll be rating Shanghai Triple Threat, a 1996 Sega Saturn game. If you haven't played Shanghai before, all you have to do is clear the board of tiles. You do this by matching them up one by one. You can't remove a tile from the board if it's being blocked on the right and left side, or if another tile is on top of it. Some tiles are considered a match even though they don't look exactly the same. You'll just have to learn those. Despite the name, there are actually 4 games in Shanghai Triple Threat. Classic Shanghai, The Great Wall, Beijing, and Golden Tile. All the games, except for Golden Tile, have 30 stages. You get a password every time you beat one. That way you don't have to go through all 30 stages in one sitting. Each of them are timed, but if you run out of time you can just continue, so it seems kind of pointless. You get a limited number of undos if you make a mistake, and a limited number of hints if you get stuck. Classic Shanghai was the most fun of the 4 games. It got more and more challenging as it went on, and I became very addicted to it. The Great Wall is just like Classic Shanghai, except when you remove tiles, the other tiles fall. This one wasn't as fun, and it was a little too hard to plan a strategy for. Beijing was my second favorite game. This is the same as Classic Shanghai, except you can slide the rows up and down, left and right. If 2 matching tiles are ever touching each other, they disappear. This mode is challenging, and it does take a long time to wrap your mind around it. The last of the 4 games is called Golden Tile, and it's a 2-player only game. The players are competing against each other. They each have to dig through a small stack of tiles until they reach the golden tile. The rounds go by too quickly, and it's a little watered down when you compare it to the other modes. All the other modes can also be played as 2-player, but you have to cooperate with each other using the same set of tiles. There just ends up being too many cooks in the kitchen. If you get bored with the Mahjong tiles, there's 2 other tile sets to choose from as well. One consists of zodiac symbols, and the other uses music symbols. There's also an original mode, which lets you play any of the 4 games, but you can customize the backgrounds, music, and a whole host of other things. This mode isn't timed and it doesn't have stages, so it's meant to be a more relaxing game. One issue I did have with Shanghai Triple Threat is that it strains my eyes. There's a lot of little tiny lines and dots for your eyes to focus on. Overall though, I love this game and I got very addicted to it. It's great for quick play sessions thanks to the password system. I also really enjoyed the music. In the end, it's just a puzzle game and it doesn't really show off what the Saturn can do. But if you need a puzzle game on your Saturn, I suggest you get this one. The rating is coming up, and thank you for watching Gaming the Systems.